Mouse guns. They're known for their small size, they're lightweight. They come in 25 caliber, 22 long rifle, or 32 ACP. These guns are not effective self-defense weapons when used as shots to the torso. In fact, the 25 ACP, even in its best caliber, only has a 25% one-shot stop to the torso to stop an attacker. That's pretty dismal. In fact, that's 1 in 4 shots. You'd have to take 4 shots into the torso to stop an attacker. But you know what? Before you throw these little mouse guns, or you trade them, or you sell them, I'm going to show you how these guns can be an effective, reliable self-defense weapon when used in the right context. Now, let me start things off by saying that you need to carry the largest caliber that you feel comfortable shooting. I personally like the 45 ACP. In fact, the Glock Model 30 is my concealed weapons carry, which is a 45 caliber pistol. But there are times when I carry calibers that fall into the mouse gun range, just like this little Beretta 950. 25 ACP, holds 8 shots, but self-defense experts tell you that 21 feet is the maximum range for self-defense, or 7 yards. And that really deadly encounters happen within just 2 or 3 feet. In fact, in hand-to-hand combat ranges. And that's where we're going to show you that this gun can be used very effectively. What we learn when we're shooting a regular self-defense weapon is 2 shots to the torso, 1 to the head. With a small mouse gun, it's all the shots to the head. The eyes, the face, right in here in the nose area, the ears, the neck, and the throat. This will stop an attacker when used properly. So we're going to go over a few techniques, and these techniques are for you to learn and to use and to practice. Okay, we're going to demonstrate from the Weaver stance, which is a typical shooting stance. We're going to demonstrate the crumpled Weaver stance, which brings the gun up to the chest. It makes it hard to grab, and it makes it very close to the body. So this is what we're going to do. Now, notice this is the crumpled Weaver stance. These are the shots that I was taking toward the head. I also fired a couple of shots toward the neck that went a little low, but I think this will still be in range of what you're wanting. As you can see, just right in the face. Bring it up close to your body and just fire away. Now here I just put together a few of my mouse gun favorites. Of course, the Beretta 950 in 25. This is a little Freedom Arms 22 revolver. I also have a North American Arms 22 revolver that I really like. And then this is a Jennings J22, just a little 22's long rifle semi-automatic pistol. The best 25 caliber to use, and this is the caliber that has been proven in a lot of street encounters, is the Winchester 45 grain expanding point, and it's the X25AXP is the name on it. But this has been the best round as far as proven for stopping power. And as you'll notice, there is a small steel BB in the end of this bullet, compared to a 25 that's just full metal jacket, or a 25 that has hollow points. Now, with a 22 long rifle, I would recommend the CCI Stinger or Mini Mags, and that would be with either the small revolver or this little J22. In fact, the J22 won't function that well without very high velocity or hyper velocity ammunition. The 32 ACP, which my brother has a little Walther 32, the best round for it is the Winchester Silvertip. Great for expanding. Again, these guns do not need to be shot toward the torso, but they need to be shot into the areas that we talked about, the face, the eyes, the ears, the neck. Those areas are where these guns come into their own. Okay, we're going to demonstrate the Weaver stance, which is the basic shooting stance known worldwide. arms extended, nice platform, hand gripping the gun with just a firm, then you come in with the supporting hand with a good tight squeeze. Boom, boom. Now that's what you've always learned. This is called the crumpled weaver stance. Same position, just bring the gun into your chest. This way that the firearm is being pointed directly into the face or into the neck. Double tap or triple tap. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Now, you do have a retreating stance, which is the weaver stance brought in just with close-up so you can see the sights. You can back out of the situation. But you're going from the weaver, where somebody can grab the gun, take it away from you, to the crumpled weaver, which is very hard, first, to grab hold of, and secondly, brought in there close to your body, you can fire off the rounds without being distracted. You know, some people, this is the only weapon they have is a small mouse gun. And you can have confidence and be effective with this size weapon. You know, the key to self-defense is not killing someone, but it's to get the attacker to stop attacking and to get out of the area and to retreat. May you never find yourself in a situation where you have to use these kind of techniques, but if you do, be prepared and use them wisely. God bless America. Long live the Republic. Please subscribe for more fun gun reviews and sensible survival.